Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Couple Heroes 2 replay. Spawn top side as the blue Wehrmacht forces, we have Fabian. Spawn south side as the red British forces, we have SeriousTMG, who's meat locked in the Mobile Assault Regiment. We do have a universal carrier being deployed on out, and of course we got the Wehrmacht quarters with MG42. Another squad of Grenadiers, well, not necessarily another, but the first squad of Grenadiers. And looks like the British player is being a little bit indecisive because he definitely went to the wrong side of the building or the base. Universal Carrier deployed out, mounting up with the Royal Engineers. So maybe I need to be a bit more aggressive with them. Intersection getting some sandbags. Cut off the sector is being captured. We do now also have another doctrine, a Jaeger infantry doctrine. I don't really like the Jaeger commander that they implemented it for Wehrmacht. It's just for the Jaeger infantry doctrine, it overlaps. After all, this guy does not benefit from, can be upgraded with these other two abilities. And overall, the doctrines are like really heavy munitions, and your commander is just like a 5-man grenadier with offering nothing too spectacularly unique. Salvage engineers do not get suppressed by the MG42. MG42 is falling back. Good chance he may actually get wiped out there. Salvage engineers are getting ripped apart. He does use the pioneers to recapture up the MG, and the salvage engineers may get wiped out here. They're very, very wounded. Need some damage there on the universal carrier. MG42 rotated around, gets good volume to it as well. Now the intersection being deployed on the field, and sandbags. Although the Wehrmacht player has maintained really poor income, but also so has the British player. But he does have a fuel sector in supply. This fuel sector is currently not in supply. Every sapper is going to have a lot of work in front of them.
Orders, sir. That's better. Back at full strength.
Each section moving around. Secondary MG42 now being deployed on field. I wonder if he's going to go for LMG Grens or G43 Grens. G43 Grens does offer a little bit more mobility in their firepower, while the LMG Grens do just straight up offer a higher DPS. Only one guy in that garrison, or one guy firing out of the garrison. The other window here, out of angle.
Our soldiers are trained to advance rapidly.
Pioneers take a little bit of damage, give a little bit of damage. Each section trying to catch this sector. We do now have a Panzerfaust connected onto the universal carrier, trying to crawl his way forward. He may wipe the MG42. He is trying to focus on the he may want to focus on the salve engineer. He does go ahead and get that decrewed. Oh, may lose his squad entirely. Ugh. Lose the Grenadier squad there. He didn't have to immediately capture it up. Yet another MG42 push way forward, and focus on the salvage engineer could have allowed him to prevent it being captured up, unless he would have sacrificed the entire squad.
Jaeger light infantry ready to fight.
Jaeger light infantry are now available.
Our territory. Our lines of supply are disrupted.
Grenadiers do take some damage there, but do now have the sandbags going on up. Section does get inside the garrison. Do we see battle phase? Oops, I may have turned the fog of war. Battle phase 1 has been researched. Each section capture up the munitions sector now. MG42 rotating around with two MG42s that can offer quite a bit of suppression. Only one grenadier for capping pressure. You can always go for Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Grenadiers G43 squads are not bad either. Great damage there onto the intersection, does force them back. Maybe going to set one of these guys up behind the heavy cover. Got the Flamer Engineers here, or Flamer Sappers. Setting on up. Going to take some bursts there. Recovery Engineers do have access to a smoke grenade, but can't do it while carrying a flamethrower. And now we've got the Recovery Sapper falling on back.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
These forces now push way forward, trying to capture some more sectors. Jaeger Command Squad now deployed on the field. Managed to capture this sector. Do we see any teller mines like that? Doesn't look like it. We do now have the intersection getting inside the garrison. The Jaeger Command Squad should be able to force them out no problem behind heavy cover. Heavy cover does provide better coverage than garrison cover. Flamethrower Engineers push way forward, eyeing to get some flame burst, but he was out of range. Plus he gets out of the garrison. Sappers taking some fire from the Grenadiers. Now got two intersections behind some heavy cover there, so this should be an easy win for the intersections. It'll be a long win. Flame Engineers push way forward. MP42 firing some burst down the Sappers. Grenadiers back on off. Got this MP42 sitting on up. Does take some damage there. The flamethrower is causing some huge issues. This intersection not pushing into that MP42 anymore. Infiltration commandos just popped on out. Ooh. It may have been right there. Maybe a failed pop ambush spawn. MG42 setting up to cover the retreat of the MG42. Does take a couple bullets there and does not get suppressed with that burst.
Supply line's been cut.
Does not get suppressed. Does pick up some Brens there with the Commandos. Commandos do fire the Brens while moving. They have a higher DPS curve as well. The Commander does capture up the cutoff sector, denying income to this fuel sector as well as this munitions sector among these two other strategic points. Grenadiers inside the garrison over here. Your section still hanging around. Flamethrower Sappers here as well.
A capture point is being overrun.
Infiltration Commandos pushing way forward. Flamer Sappers or Flame Warfers do fall back. More Brens here on to get behind some heavy cover there. Infiltration Commandos firing away with the Brens and block with their stems. Flamethrower Sap pushing forward. This entry 14 is not setting up. A couple quick bursts. Should have thrown a couple quick bursts into the garrison. Does get some bursts there onto the MG42. Does get fully pinned, however. The command squad receives a light gammon. He does avoid it almost entirely. Infiltration Commandos gain some good damage, but they will need to fall back quickly soon. Glamorph is falling back with them, and now the Wehrmacht player needs time to reinforce everything. The Wehrmacht player has Battle Phase 2 now complete. He has enough manpower to get the structure built, though after he getting it built, he will not have access to any items until later. And know he's fighting against Infiltration Commandos, so he should know that he's fighting against Mobile Assault Regiment. There's a couple doctrines of recovery sappers. Nice smoke grenade.
Listen! Orders! Point captured, ready to move on!
Great damage down to the infiltration commanders. Does drop a Bren. So are these, can the commandos? Yep, the Jaeger Command Squad could have picked that up. Not sure what's better to pick that up, the Grenadiers or Jaeger Command Squad. I would actually assume the Jaeger Command Squad, being a 5-man squad, can make more use of it. Though it does have a decent number of slot items. Pioneer needs to fall back. Does fall back now, and decides to fall back with this squad there, not eyeing for squad wipe. Probably a good thing, because these guys did try to sprint forward to get him wipe on him. How many G43s does he have? 1, 2. Looks like 3 G43s. Is that a G43? That is a bolt action rifle. So he has 2 bolt action rifles and 2 G43s. So the Bren may or may not be useful for that squad. Don't know. Flamethrower Sapphire's getting nice and close to the Grenadiers. He wants to keep them nice and warm with a big hug. Or Flamethrower, one of the two. Infiltration Commandos or Jaeger Command Squad engage this squad here. Does get suppressed there by the MG42.
Jerry has 300 points remaining.
And that squad does fall back. MG42 here. Got some Panzer Grenadiers. They can too make use of G43s as well as ambush camouflage. Centaur AA tank now being on the build queue. The UKF player is still a bit far away from getting out any sort of armored asset. He's going for the tier 3 structure. It is garrison 2 squads, but it's almost destroyed, so it really shouldn't stay in there for too long. It may not so warm in there as well, so you can't really get good warmth. Some big holes in the building. Though cold tech would disagree with me. Jaeger Command Squad trying to hold fire, unsuccessful. Gonna get annihilated here. They're really stacked up and light cover as well. That's gonna do sprinting the way forward. As possible fire. If Jaeger Command Squad does fall back, MG42 does get decrewed. Back 40 does get a good hit there.
We're losing a capture point.
Commandos will protect the flank of the MG42. Commandos will be prone to being wiped out. The Grenadiers do charge forward, and this with the use of a light gun bomb, and that PAC-40 shot does miss, preventing the wipe on the Centaur. Grenadier squad does fall back. MG42 keeps this rotating around as well. And now the intersection squad is falling back. Jaeger Command Squad pushing the way forward. Does fall back there.
Army commandos ready to go.
Another squad infiltration commandos. He maybe not eyeing for ambush spawns. There's this garrison here. Of course, we got these 2 center garrisons as well as this one here. The 3-man squad is not super great. Recovery sappers do get suppressed there. PAC-40 rolls on the bounce. Going for an 8 Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust will connect. Brens push the way forward. Commando Brens don't have to aim move forward. They can move and shoot. And the rest of these forces doesn't need to fall back.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Land max is now available. The Wehrmacht player has enough fuel for a Panzer IV. Not one queued on up.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
He may have a little bit too many squads on the field. Has a whole bunch of sections and some commandos. He has no AT at the moment, and as soon as we fight against a Panzer IV, and the recovery sapper already has a flamethrower, so can't deploy out Piets. Oh, it's not all too well.
ready to go.
Land match is now deployed on the field. Monos are taking some good hits there. Flaming Cheers now efficiency 3. Centaur now pushes way forward. Oh, here. Each section charging way forward. A moving with their way forward. Panzer 4 pushes down south. There's a good number of intersections here. He can try for some crushes. Get them out on the way. Get some damage there. These guys getting pre-stacked up. Now's time for some crushes. Does get some good crushes there with a bit of a twitch. He does drop another Bren. Pack 40 firing away. Gets a good hit there. Panzer 4 does connect, but no kill just yet. Panzer 4 should be able to finish it off. And there goes the Centaur. Centaur now down. Right now, the British player has all 500 VPs. Somehow. All 500 VP tickets.
HQ is under attack.
No hammer, no anvil. He has a land mattress. Austria player is being a little bit hesitant. He does not know how vulnerable the British player is. Probably a good idea for the British player to go for a Firefly, I would say. Definitely too late to go for hammer or anvil. He needs an anti-tank asset relatively soon.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
And right now, the Austria player really needs to focus on playing the capture game because his opponent has 500, as I mentioned beforehand. Commandos may go down here. He does have great LMGs upgraded. Here comes a land mattress. He does also have enough munitions for light artillery barrage and close air support. Does find an AT grenade here, or maybe it was a landmine. Does have a single Pete on this squad. Nothing too great, honestly. Entry forward to one man defending. Pioneers need to go on the other side of the cover. Great hit there. And now that MG42 does get recaptured by the Panzer Grenadiers. And the Grenadiers do not fully capture the central VP.
We're losing a capture point. Our supply line's broken.
Orders coming in. Pick up the bread.
Run guns heading up north, trying to engage these Grenadiers. Take some damage there. Panzer 4 pushes way forward. We do now have a Pack 40 here, as well as some other forces. Each section, getting that cutoff sector recaptured. These intersections heading to the center of the map. And still, the Austria player is not playing the VP game whatsoever.
The capture point is being overrun.
I want to say the British player is going to be knocked out of the game because of losing that Centaur. But right now he's getting a Firefly, and his opponent has an 8 course of the Panzer 4 and the Pack 40 there to engage it. But the British player, if he continues playing the VP game, he will win.
Sherman Firefly complete.
Because that is the victory condition. One of two.
Take position at the edge.
Tulip's now research. He has plenty of munitions, so that can be quite useful.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Land Master is trying to find this general location. We also have the Commandos engaging from heavy cover. Panzer Grenadiers backing on off. The MG42 has rockets raining all around him. Bonnie received a bit of splash damage and some damage there. Troops do both connect, putting him in a severely not good position. 2 shots and he should go down. Pack 40 rotating around, rolls and missed it, but the splash does get a good, decent amount of damage there. Does lose sufficient range. Pack 40, I don't think we'll get a kill there, but got close to close air support running on it. But the Pack 40 was enough, so the close air support was not needed. I saw that miss on the Panzer IV, so I'm assuming he didn't do full damage, but he looks like he did. Heavy Panzer Corps now being put on the field. He lost the Firefly, so maybe Brumbar? British player still winning the game. And now the intersection is falling back. Panzer IV is pursuing it, gotta be very careful, but this one has no AT, just 1 Piet. Now the British player can do one or two things. Go for another Firefly, or knife, or Churchills. And since we see Heavy Panzer Corps, granted the British player does not know this, Firefly is definitely the more correct option. Smoke grenades have been thrown. We'll be able to get the capture in the cutoff sector, but at least we'll deny all those resources from the cutoff sector. Commandos are part of those Grenadiers. Grenadiers about to get wiped out, but they do. Commando squad does get suppressed. MG42 gets wiped on out. Panzer IV engaging the commando side of the garrison. He does not headbutt the structure. Headbutt the structure can destroy some panels to get it quickly destroyed. Hand-truck squad on the Panzer Grenadiers, really not useful at the moment. Commando squad taking some fire. Literally, does fall back there. The command squad and Grenadiers pushing forward. Grenadiers now have the G43s. Land Mashers firing away. Does drop the Piet.
Squad knocked out.
Land Master rockets running on in. Bullets look largely missing. So maybe a good idea for the Pioneer to pick up the Piet. The command squad and Grenadiers do pick up the Piet. Got some good damage on those commandos. Got the intersection up here. Gets a fire in as well.
The Firefly is ready to give someone a bloody
And he does fall back to the squad now. That squad entirely gets wiped out. Another Firefly on field. Tulips and Spotter now being researched.
Points remaining. Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And the Wehrmacht player is down to below 100 VPs. He is really not playing the VP game. The British player somehow, I felt like he's losing the entire game, but yet somehow he still has all 500 VPs.
Line's been cut.
Pack 40 here. Doesn't get a shot off. There's a good shot there. Tulips do connect. Then Panzer IV does go down. Sprinting straight forward, trying to get out Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust will fire. However, he won't get the kill. And does fall back there. Wehrmacht player's going for a Panther.
The enemy cut our supply line.
Honestly, I don't think the Panther's a great idea. I think he should have gone for a secondary Pack 40 into Brumbar. As of right now, the only army he has to fight is the Firefly, and both are tank destroyers. The Firefly poses no threat to his infantry. If you deploy out no vehicles, the Firefly is meaningless. Going for a Brumbar, sure, then the Firefly is something to shoot at that actually helps support his infantry by denying his opponent's anti-infantry support. In which the Panther and the Firefly are both going to equally do nothing from now on against in the infantry fights.
The enemy have 75 points left.
Wait, did Grenadier just throw a grenade? Was that a gamma bomb? That must have been a gamma bomb.
HQ is under attack. Typical enemy trick, isn't it?
Commando squad does fall back. This commando does flank around. Oh. Stick grenade. When did it... Oh, I didn't realize that the patch actually replaced the
They're trying to take it.
G43s with stick grenade. Why was that made of a change? That seems like a really stupid, unnecessary change. Either way, we now got the Panther and now push his way forward. Yeah, the last patch that Company Heroes 2 received, I basically stopped playing because I felt like it just made a lot of things too bland and boring. Pioneers do capture the point. Rapid grenade does fire. Panther backing off, does see some fire from the Firefly. Doesn't really provide too much extra support, just more than Pinto's. And Pinto coaxium hull mounted. Great tulips there. Firefly pushes way forward. Panther severely damaged. Pack 40 gets a good hit there. Panzerfaust's firing. Panther is going a bit risky. Not really worth stacking the Panther in for a Firefly. One more pen from the shot from the Firefly. The Panther's going to be dead. The Panther will need 2 shots on the Firefly to kill it off. Got another drop bread there. This one does get picked up the Jaeger Command Squad. Commando's charging way forward. All 4 brands still up and firing. Jaeger Command Squad taking some severe damage.
Tank ready and waiting.
Jaeger Command Squad does fall back, so is the MG42. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Infiltration Commandos push way forward. Do not get this Infiltration Commando getting suppressed. Does get inside of the garrison. It's not super great for him. The squad does get pinned down, does fall back, and the Grenadier squad does fall back. We actually do now finally have a capture in favor of the Wehrmacht players, so the British player is now down to 470 tickets. Minor gains by the Wehrmacht player. Land mattress rocket barrage are now running on in. Now the British player could eye for additional hammer or anvil item. Doesn't really need another Panther. It's not fighting against any armor other than a Panther. So 1 Firefly may be adequate. Commandos are getting hit quite hard there. This intersection is about to get wiped out. Does get wiped out there. Drops another Bren. Firefly advances way forward. Rolls a miss there. Oops. Both connect. AT grenade, heat grenade does connect. Single Pia charge way forward along with the potential Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust firing. Panther rolls a miss. Firefly gets a hit. Pack 40 gets a good hit there. And only G43 is back up on level on the Grenadier squad, so he can't find that Piet. Sparks does roll a miss there. Pack 40 does a good hit there. And looks like he does get the kill there with the Firefly. And a full squad wipe there up by the Panther that was going out of control. So right now the British player has 2 commandos, 3 commandos, 2 land mattresses, and of course a medic. So he has indirect fire and good elite infantry. Doesn't have to worry about getting replacement sappers. And maybe got the now the eye for hammer or anvil. More impartial towards the anvil right now. I've always been partial towards the anvil. And Churchills are beefy and provide good infantry support. He has plenty of fuel, so he can always follow up with another Firefly or something that's safe to take if needed in the future. But right now, he may want to go for something that's a good anti-infantry vehicle that can also fight vehicles in case in the future. So I think the Churchill is the magic option for that. Both squads push away forward to camouflage. The command squad does get some shots there. There's smoke there from this infiltration commando.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
These infiltration commandos push away forward. So that's the fresh one. Does get some Brens. Another lane matches barrage and already in, trying to hit this MG42. Pioneers make a splash a little bit by this lane matches barrage as well. Down south, we got the Jaeger Command Squad and Grenadiers pushing forward. Does find the Commando. Commando's doing some great work there. Probably will keep the points secured. Yes, they should. And that point does get captured on up.
Machine gun crew. Our opponents are seizing a sector. We are losing a sector.
The Wehrmacht player is going for Panther. I highly disagree with that. He's not fighting against any sort of vehicle. And the British player is also pulling a Firefly, but she's also not fighting against any vehicles at the moment. So he is lacking all forms of AT, the British player, and the Wehrmacht player does have some decent amount of AT in form of Parampan in the Pack 40, that's specialty too. If I still say Brumbar, or maybe even Panzerwerfer would be better at this point, rather than Panther. One squad may get wiped out, but unlikely. The squad does get pinned, then force them back. Another lane matches barrage there, gain some damage on these forces. MG42 taking some damage.
Forces are securing our territory.
Commando's taking some fire as well. We do not have the MG decrewed. Sector down here being captured. Panther and Firefly both to one field. He does have a carcass here. Recovery engineers could actually do their job of the recovery squad. I wonder, that's actually a good number of carcasses on the field that looks like all have been salvaged. I wonder if he actually has salvaged some of them. Good pen there. Tulips do connect. Entry 42 has been upgraded. Commando's firing away. Panther has taken severe damage down here. Oh, light artillery barrage needs good hits. May wipe out the squad. Does get the wipe there. Good light artillery barrage there. Panther about to go down. Firefly has plenty of health. He does lose vision of the Panther. And this infantry commando squad does fall back. Royal Recovery Engineers deployed on out. I'm going to repair up the Panther or Firefly first.
We've captured it.
I captain favor of the Okada or Wehrmacht player. We could eye for this VP among the other ones nearby. We do now have the Panzerwerfer, or not Panzerwerfer, land mattress setting on up. The Wehrmacht player does have 110 fuel, No hammer nor anvil. Plenty fuel for the British player. Engine 42 does take some damage there. And now the MG is getting gunned down as well. Commandos are getting suppressed. Harvey Sackers taking some damage.
Army commandos ready to go.
Another squad of infiltration commandos. Landmaster's barrage raining on in.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Panthers push his way into the center of the map, or maybe not. Infiltration commandos moving all around.
A capture point is being overrun.
Firefly does get a good hit there. And now the infiltration commandos now falling back. Engine 42 captured the VP. He's also going for this VP as well. He needs eye for triple capture. He is fighting against a pretty big deficit, VP ticket deficit. Although Landmaster Brawls raining on in, looks like he's throwing some rounds on some of those trees. And that squad does soft trade away. May receive some rockets. Pack 40, eventually 2 here.
It's done.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Mono's pushing the way forward. Up here, got the Panthers pushing the way forward. Got the Rangers all upgraded with. Not sure if it was the ambush camouflage or G43s. Infiltration commandos firing away against these damage there onto the Pioneer. Pantrix won't be able to do much unless they throw a bundle grenade. Infiltration commandos do find a good flank there, and now we've got this squad here taking some damage. Another land mattress barrage raining on in. The rest of these squads are falling back. Flameters getting some damage. Grenadiers pushing the way forward, seeing some damage there. Commandos, perhaps gonna get crushed here. They're really stacked up. Grenadier squad does get wiped out. Another Grenadier squad on the build queue. Commandos getting slowly ripped apart. Firefly heading up north. Howdy, thank you. Firefly gets a hit. Both tulip rockets connect. Another good pen there under the Firefly. Barber Sue getting distracted by the recovery sapper. He does have extra heat grenades. Not enough munitions for heat grenades, but he does not know that. He does have enough munitions for the super close air support.
At your service, Alfie.
Or though that's just a single strafing run, not close air support. I forgot about that. Pantrix do connect. And now the Panzer is falling back. Fresh Panzer IV now in the field. I would have been more pushed towards the Brumbar.
They're trying to take it.
A Panzer IV would do just fine, especially with fighting the Firefly. Land mattress barrage firing away. Great hits there on these squads. Down south, we do have this infiltration commando pushing around to still drop Bren there. Light gamma bomb has been thrown. He does avoid it. Sandbags are destroyed, however.
We're losing a capture point.
MG42 falling on back. Down here, we do have the infiltration commandos flanking the MG42. Now, the MG42 has packed it up, has not retreated back yet. Mr. VP trying to be decaptured. Good shot there from the Panzer IV. Turns his way forward. Could get some crushes off. He's going to be really stacked up now, so one well-placed shot could annihilate the squad. Does roll a miss. Pioneers pushing forward. They are equipped with flamethrower as well. Does get a bounce of pen there. Good pen, double pen in return. Right there by the Pack 40. One more shot and that Firefly's dead. Firefly does go down.
The enemy destroyed a vehicle.
After heading towards his opponent's base, another Firefly on the build queue. Infiltration commandos engaging out. MG42 is suppressed. A lot of craters here from the land mattress.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
That one Model 8, that light gamma bomb. And I got another land mattress barrage raiding on in. Fall into this area here. Fireflies pushing forward, trying to pass get some shots onto the land mattress itself. The land mattress is unique like the B4, where if you destroy the gun, the entire model goes down.
Sherman Firefly complete.
Another Sherman Firefly deployed on out.
On you go. Intercom check. Good.
The Veron Claire story, quite a bit of resources. Another Panzer IV wouldn't hurt, or a Brumbar.
We've 200 points remaining.
Yeah, spare 20 population. You will need to spend about 3 on reinforcements, so that roughly gets some 17 spare population. And while he may not be able to get a Panther, another secondary Panther, he doesn't really need one. He can get a Brumbar, Ostwind, or Panzer IV. Infiltration commandos and Sapper Royal Recovery Engineers. Going forward, it looks like they only have the one PA to the moment. Taking some damage there. We got, of course, the... there's the land mattress barrage. Some damage there. Goes on from smoke grenade. More land mattress barrages right there. Something's been thrown there. It looks like someone may have died here as well. Yeah, looks like the MG42 has gone down here, or a Bren. So some sort of infantry unit. Panther does take some fire, sends some fire. Panther's now trying to engage the Firefly. Pack 40 gets good hit there. Blitzing his way forward, so likely dead Firefly. Sparks does get decrewed, and now it is catch right on the side. AT grenade and Piet does get a good hit there. Does get the kill there. Got the ammo burnout effect. Good damage there onto the Panther.
Commandos are ready.
A squad of commandos deployed out by the British player.
Enemies.
Flamethrowers trying to push forward, gets damage on those commandos. One of those squads are down to one man. Panzer 4 rotated forward around here to help engage. And now it's just a capture against the British players, soon to be a double, then triple capture. Landmaster's barrage running on in. Panther receiving some repairs. Up here, we do now have the infiltration commandos charging the way forward. Grenadiers behind some heavy cover. They'll throw a stick grenade. Good stick grenade. Overall, the infiltration commandos are getting too much damage on in. Another warframe barrage there. Panzer Grenadiers next to the Panzer 4. Got these forces now falling on back. One of the lane matches up, Veteran C3. So far it's got 24 kills, hitting all those support weapons. The other one is Veteran C1 with 4 kills. Now it's trying to push away forward, but of course got the MG4 to this region. You could eye for some machine gun bunkers. He has plenty of munitions and manpower for machine gun bunkers and pioneers in the region. So maybe we got to go for some machine gun bunkers.
The adversary has slipped to
Another Jaeger command squad deployed on the field. Does pick himself up a Bren. And the British players rapidly counting down now on VPs. 6-pounder now being pulled on the field. And now he's going for, nope, cancel the 6-pounder, goes for a Cromwell. Cromwell is not going to be very useful. The Panther is going to be a hard counter to it. And will be on relatively equal footing against the Panzer IV. This land matches barrage is raiding on over here, getting some damage on the Jaeger command squad. Over here, got the infiltration commandos pushing the way forward. Panzer IV gets a miss there, goes around into the tractor. You got for some crushes. A lot of terrain, you can push these guys up to and try to go for some crushes. Panzer Grenadiers take some damage, does their own smoke grenade, could force fire the ground. Oh, he does force fire the ground there. He's quite stacked up. He gets a great hit there. And prevents the point from being captured on up. Yep. The British player did quite a good job, but he lost quite a bit. And I don't really like both players' options just going for Panther versus Firefly. It just offers nothing to anti-infantry. But now I got the Cromwell. Cromwell rolls a bounce, Panzer IV rolls a miss. And just so many weapon drops and lost wipes for the Brits. Panzer Grenadiers trying to push way forward, does get a pin there. Panzerx both connect. Decides to fall back there. You can always try to bring a strafing run. Panther trying to blitz around. Or no, that's Panzer IV blitzing his way forward. Being distracted. Does not prioritize fire turned on. Veteran C2 gets increased armor. Got field repair, but the field repair did not bring the smoke down fast enough. The land mattress does get decrewed there.
The enemy have killed the land mattress crew.
Infiltration commandos getting torched as though a bundle or a light cannon. Now the infiltration commandos are suppressed and now falling back. You got drop P it there. And 2 command points or VPs remaining, 1 VP remaining. At this point, we're likely not get decapture time. That is the end of the replay. This is Grade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.